Born in Brooklyn, Bensonhurst. Name is Joseph Sampieri. I'm the head Muay Thai trainer here at the Renzo Gracie Academy. I was winning national tournaments and I was selected for the Fairtex United States Muay Thai team to represent the United States in Bangkok. I mean, it was 2006, I came back and I started the Renzo Gracie Muay Thai program. This academy is notorious for many UFC champions coming in and out.
Fisher, we're at King's Thai Boxing. I'm the head instructor here. Born in Toledo, Ohio. I lived there till I was 26. I always got in fights as a kid, you know. That was the kind of city I lived in. I went to Thailand. I bought a one-way ticket, sold everything I owned, put the cash in my pocket, left my girlfriend, left my dog, and I stayed there for about the next 2.5 years. It introduced me a lot to like Buddhism. So before a fight, I always go to the Wat, the temple. I get blessed by the monks, and I try to remain calm and carry on, not get so enraged over everything anymore. I wanted to come back to New York because I've been coming to New York for 15 years, you know, on and off, and I always seem to end up back in New York. It's home. It's where you feel comfortable. That's where your home is. That's where my people are.
Basic. Okay, don't forget the teep. Work the teep, body shots, elbows. Okay.
What makes Joe a great coach is that, you know, he's always talking about what he's learned, you know, downstairs in jiu-jitsu and how it can be applicable to Muay Thai, and how by all of his students getting better, he's forced to get better as well.
But I want you guys to get distance with pads for 5 3-3s. Got it? PJ's gonna call out time. Okay, so we're gonna do 2-minute shadow boxing, loosen up, then we're gonna get right on the pads.
I'm also fighting on the December 13th card with Joe.
It's actually the first time I've had 3 other students fight on the same show as me. Not only is it a lot of pressure to fight someone who's a local favorite like Aaron, but I'm also responsible for 3 other students fighting on the same show. I definitely like to corner them. We'll see how this fight goes.
You know, one of the many incredible things about having Joe as a coach is Joe's strategy. And so when you get to watch, you know, your head coach implement exactly what he's teaching you, it's really fucking cool.
Push! Round 4!
When I was in Thailand, I decided that this is what I wanted to do with my life. It's a 24-hour-a-day kind of thing. Like, it's your life. It's not just a hobby anymore. That changed a lot of the ways I thought about training. I've fought in the Mecca of Muay Thai in Thailand for 2 years. I slept on a floor for 2 years next to trainers and fighters. You know, I've been to the highest level. I've shared the ring with Lumpini champions in training, down to, you know, fishermen that just come once a week to try to, you know, not die of a heart attack. I know Joe Sampieri from just the circuit, the amateur circuit, and then, you know, just we share a lot of mutual friends. This fight came about because, I don't know, it had to been 2008, 2009, when I was teaching in New York. Joe called up Justin Blair at Friday Night Fights and said, hey, I'd like to fight Aaron. He said for 4.5 years I wasn't fighting, I wasn't doing anything. So the answer was no, no, no. And then when I fought Harris in May, I decided, you know, yeah, I'm gonna get back into fighting. It got brought up again. I said, sure, I'll fight Joe this time. Why Joe wants to fight me or why he, you know, asked to fight me, I don't know.
When you make a name for yourself in New York, you're always on the same shows. He fought some of my friends. He fought on the same shows as me. We always cross paths, and when you have a name, people want to fight you just because you're good. It wasn't like I had anything against him. I think he's a very talented fighter, but he happens to have a gym, you know, right around the block.
Like I said, Joe and I, as far as I know, I don't think there's any bad blood between either one of us. But yeah, I guess it's a rivalry in the sense that we're both fighting and we're only 6 blocks away from each other. I think there's, you know, a certain amount of pressure and prestige riding on it because we're, like you said, we're both head trainers at popular gyms in the middle of New York City.
It's turning into a rivalry. I think it's great because we've fought some of the same fighters. We've beaten some of the same people. We have some of the same training partners. We have some of the same friends. I can't say that, you know, I've had more than a couple sentences as far as conversation with him, and I can't wait to just, you know, test him out. I hope it goes off like a bang. I hope it, from the first bell to the last bell, it's like fireworks, because I want to fight the best, well-trained, most polished fisher ever.
There'll be 100+ people, my people, just for me there.
I would like to see what it's like in the audience when people they know both of us are fighting each other. I think there's going to be a lot of mixed emotions, which it's going to play out great, I think.
I can't ever say I've worked this long to make a fight, so to kind of have it come together on the season finale is pretty fantastic. Both of these guys are at a stage in their career where they want to fight for something that matters, and bragging rights within a few blocks of both of their gyms is a pretty big deal.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Skylight Modern here in beautiful New York City for the season finale of the Friday Night Fights Muay Thai.
I'm doing 5 rounds, 3 minutes each, full pro Thai rules. It's the only one on the show that's doing 5 rounds. Man, I feel great. Ready to go to war.
I feel great as expected. I'm always nervous. I'm always have the jitters, but it's how you control it and how you ride it. Having my students fight on the same card, for me it's an honor to fight with the people that you train alongside them for something that you're going to see unfold. Like hopefully I'll get to see 1 or 2 fight tonight.
Joe's just been killing it, and he's definitely been an inspiration for all of us. I obviously think Joe's going to win, and I think it's going to be a great fight, and I think the crowd is going to be so alive and so fucking wild.
Across the ring fighting at all of the blue corner, she represents Gracie Academy.
When I get in the ring, I feel like home. I've been in the ring a lot, so it's not, you know, everybody gets nervous. I get nervous before. If I get nervous when I'm putting my gloves on, when I'm walking down to that ring. But by the time I get to the ring and I go over that rope, it feels good. It feels like that's where I'm supposed to be. And as soon as that bell rings and we meet in the center there, it's time to do what I've been doing for 15 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening. 5-round schedule in the welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he represents King's Thai Boxing. Across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He represents the Henzo Gracie Academy. From New York City, Joseph Sampieri.
What went wrong?
is a reflection of my training partners, my team, my family, my fight family. Jamie, Mike, PJ, Brent, Lucas, Claude, Elijah, all the guys that helped me and train side by side and fight in the trenches with me. This is theirs. So I'm just a tool that they sharpen. Thank you guys. And hats off, cheers to Aaron for fighting an amazing fight and really coming forward with heart. Hats off to him.